What's up, you guys? So today I wanted to share my fasting journey that I did 2 weeks ago. But first, let me warm up my coffee. I hope I can film this video without this camera dying on me, because it's like at 2 little battery ticks. I don't know how long I got. So anyways, you guys, so I wanted to do my makeup on camera. Sorry for the loud noise. But anyways, and I wanted to also go over how I was fasting about 2 weeks ago and how I did. So let me just get some of these products out so it's not too loud in here. If you guys want to see like me do like actual makeup for myself, like, and show the products that I use, just let me know. So yeah, so last week I wanted to do fasting and prayer. What prompted me to do this, well, I've always heard my church talk about fasting, but I didn't realize or didn't really want to until the pastor that I started watching. His name is Michael Todd. He is a pastor in Oklahoma, and he had his church fast for the beginning of this year. They did 21 days, which is called the Daniel fast. You pretty much don't eat any dairy. You don't eat any meats. What else? No breads. There's some other things in there that you don't eat for that time period. Also in that time period, you pray. You pray every day, day and night. And the good thing that I liked about doing this was that they gave you a little prayer journal, and they gave you steps on how to get started and what you should be doing in this time of fasting and prayer. So I thought that was really cool. So I went onto their site and downloaded all that. Anyways, so I'm kind of going kind of fast. I just don't want my camera to die. And yeah, so my first day I really failed. So I didn't prepare like I was supposed to. So Sunday, that prior Sunday, I was supposed to go grocery shopping and get everything I needed for the 21 days of fasting. You know, so I don't freaking faint and pass out while I'm doing this, because I really wanted to do it right. Well, that Sunday I didn't do anything that I was supposed to. I didn't go get the food. I didn't do anything. Monday I go to work and I don't have lunch. I don't have anything to eat for breakfast. I cut out all of my coffee. That's another thing. You cut out your caffeine and your sugar. You cut all of that out, because that's what it says to do, and you really actually notice a difference because we depend on those things to keep us going. And I took it as us eliminating all of that stuff out of our bodies, because we're supposed to depend on God. He is our provider for everything. So I took it as, okay, we depend on coffee to get us going in the morning. We depend on this caffeine and the sugar to keep our body running and going and going. So I failed the first day. I ended up getting really sick once I got home from work. I tried to grocery shop that Monday after realizing, like, okay, I need to hurry up and go grab something to eat so I can finish this fast or start this fast correctly. I didn't. I ended up trying to eat when I got home. I made some ramen noodles really quick. I couldn't even finish that. My head was just like pounding, like my migraine set in. And keep in mind, when you fast from caffeine, like cold turkey, like this is what happens. You get headaches. What happens to me, I'm not sure if you guys have tried to like cut out your caffeine like that, like without any like kind of weaning off. But you really can make yourself sick by just cutting off your things like that. So I was really upset with myself. I cried. I did cry. And my husband was like, "What's wrong?" And I was just kind of disappointed in myself because I really wanted to do this for God and for our family, because I needed to pray about things and I needed answers and I needed guidance and things like that. So I felt like I really failed. And he's like, well, he's like, can you not start it again? Like, why are you so upset? It was because I really wanted to do it that day, and I was unprepared and I just really got in my feelings. So I ended up starting it again, actually though, next week, so I could start fresh. And I only did my fasting for 5 days. I still cut out my meats and my dairies. I did have caffeine, but I did green tea because I didn't want to get the migraines. So I did cut out my dairies and everything else that I was supposed to. So I was eating like quinoa, and it was pretty much like a vegan, going back and being vegan. If you guys don't know, I was vegan for a few months. So yeah, I ended up actually going grocery shopping and doing really well. And during that fasting and prayer, you know, I needed guidance with like work and with family and praying about situations that nobody else could help us with. Nobody else could help me with. But God. So I ended up doing great. You know, I had, so my main meals were like the quinoa. I did a lot of, what did I do? Vegetables. I did vegetables. I did this thing from Taylor Farms, which was like a stir fry. And it was really good. So I ended up I found that at Sprouts actually. I did sweet potatoes. You can do sweet potatoes. You can't have regular potatoes, but you can do sweet potatoes. So I actually ended up buying some and cutting the fries myself. I didn't like it that way, so I ended up buying a frozen package. I think from Sprouts or Kroger's, and I was really getting that in. That's like 5 minutes of padding. Anyways, yeah, I ended up eating a lot of pretty much, sorry. I ended up eating a lot of sweet potatoes, because I also had to cook for my family and we're always on the go and things like that. So I ended up doing that. Drinking a lot of water, which was good. Now I'm back on my water kick. So I'm getting like two of those, like, I guess they're maybe like 16 to 24 ounce. I have a water bottle that's about that size. And I'll fill it up while I'm at work, and I'll drink 2 of those with struggle. Trust me, it's a struggle. So that's what I was doing. And anyway, so after that, you know, I expected to feel, I don't know, different. Like, feel like, okay, I got clarity. I know what I want, you know. I know, okay, I've got answers for this. I got answers for that. And now I know what to do. But I didn't. I did not have the answers that I was looking for. And it was very naive and of me to think that I would get answers as soon as my fast is done, and it does not work that way. God still answers everything that you are asking for, but in his timing, in his timing, not in ours. And I'm still learning that. But since that 2 weeks, I've gotten answers, not clarity, but kind of direction on where I need to go, what I need to do on certain things that I was asking for during my prayer. And I'm still praying day and night. I sometimes will like pray during the day while I'm at work. I'll kind of step out and go like to the restroom or something, and do one of the prayers that was in the journal from Transformation Church. And saying those prayers really helped me to just kind of like step back, and it's gonna be okay, everything's gonna work out for the good, and keep a positive mind. So I think you guys, you know, if you do end up trying to fast this year, just know that it's not, your answers could come right away, right after you fast, during the fast, and they could not. They can come throughout the year, or even later than that. But just know that you have to be patient. I have to keep telling myself I have to be patient. I know I want it right there. I want it now. I want it now. I need to know. Hold on. I'm just putting, I had to do my what's this, concealer on my eyes, on my eyebrow. But just know that everything will come in his timing and not in ours. But just be clear on what you want to ask for. And if you feel yourself getting down in the dumps, just pray. Talk to God, and he will give you comfort. And that's what's gotten me through everything that, you know, I was expecting answers for. And he will remind you that it'll happen. It will happen. But it's in his timing, like I said. And I have to really keep telling myself, like, you don't want anything to happen prematurely that is not in his timing, because then that's when we run into trouble. Yeah, so that's when we run into trouble. Sorry guys, I'm trying to talk and do my makeup at the same time, and if you are like me, you know, talking and doing makeup, it's definitely a task, being multitasking, what do you call it? I don't know. All right. So, sorry, I don't mean to not say anything right now. Just, you know, focus. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying about the fasting and prayer. So, if you guys are wondering, well, why did you? Like I said, I think I explained it at the beginning. It's basically when you're needing, you want to get clear answers. You're kind of stuck, and you really want to see a transformation in your life. I think fasting is definitely needed. Like, you need to do it. And fasting for 5 days was, like, honestly my first fast. And I really want to do the 21 days, but I don't think I thought that through before I started, because that is a really big commitment, and I think that's like a really big jump to just start into a 21-day fast and cutting off pretty much everything. So that's why I did the 5-day fast, because I would literally have to replace all of like my Caesar dressing, because Caesar has dairy in it and things like that. So you would literally have to replace a lot of things in your house that you are currently already stocked up on. So I was like, maybe it's not the right time to do the 21-day fast, but for some reason I felt like God was telling me, well, do a 5-day fast with the same things of the Daniel fasting, what it was calling for me to do. So I ended up doing that, and I felt good during the fast. I didn't feel like, there was days at work where I'm like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, but like my body felt great, you know. And anytime I felt myself getting weak, you ask him to give you strength. And so that's what I did, and I got through it. And like I was telling you, I don't have all of the answers yet that I was looking for. I know they will come in his timing, but I will continue to pray for them, talk to him about it, and to give me patience to wait on him as well. Because, you know, us as humans, we want everything right there. We want it now, we need it now. And if we ask him for patience, he'll give it to us, especially when we are impatient people. So, all right, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I explained that well. If you want me to actually do a sit down where I'm actually able to concentrate and go over in detail everything that I did, and show you like the images, because I did post those on my Instagram, all of the images. I did a few little videos of me, of what I was eating, because I needed to have accountability and look back like, okay, I'm doing good. But yes, you guys. All right, well, I'm gonna finish up my makeup. Make sure you guys go check out my video of my McConnell review. I am doing a giveaway, so make sure you guys follow those steps that I said on that video so you guys can enter. And I will see you guys on my next video. I'm trying to get a better upload schedule, so bear with me. I know it's kind of like sporadic upload schedule right now, like once a week. Maybe I'll have a video up 2 weeks later. So, but I'm really trying to get a schedule going of when is the best time for me to upload and things like that. So this video is going on about 20 minutes, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put this up, all of this up on my channel. It might have me like do it to like 15 minutes. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.